Hi, my loves. I hope you guys are well. I miss you guys. I know it's like I haven't been like posting a lot for the last 2 days, even though I do have some words that I'm supposed to be delivering to you guys. I just wanted to focus on getting the orders done, because combined with Boxing Day and Christmas sale, y'all went all out, okay? Y'all went all out. So I just want to make sure I can get everyone's orders shipped. Also, there were some people, like 3 or 4, that ordered before the sale, but the Canada Post strike happened. So today we found out that a settlement has been reached pertaining to the Canada Post strike. I remember telling you guys last week that I wasn't sure if God meant this is the week they're going to be done, the strike, or what, but the Lord did tell me last week that this is the week that there was going to be some sort of like something going on pertaining to the strike, pertaining to like a resolution, whether it be done or whether something's going on. But I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't post it as a word because I wasn't sure what he said. I just know he said next week pertaining to the strike, and now we're finding out there has been a resolution. So hopefully that means that the strike is over, because I'm trying to get all your orders out, shipped tomorrow. Like, I'm literally printing out labels tomorrow, so you guys will get your tracking numbers tomorrow. Some of you guys will get your tracking numbers on Saturday, and some of you guys will get your tracking numbers on Sunday, okay? So I wanted to just get that out there. In other news, the news forecast with Stephanie. Yo, I should do that, eh? News forecast, prophetic forecast with Stephanie. Listen, if you ever hear anybody say prophetic forecast with whoever, I don't know if somebody else already said this or done this, but I'm letting y'all know I'm about to start prophetic forecast with Stephanie, okay? Okay. So, yeah, prophetic forecast with Stephanie. I'm gonna start this very soon. In other news. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember the word that I posted 2 days ago where I said, be prepared for people that misjudged you, people that abused you, people who had no problem flocking to all the negative things said about you or done towards you. People had no problem flocking to it. Be prepared for these very people to all of a sudden want to befriend you, want to smile in your face, want to say miss you, whatever it is, after God vindicates you. Because when God vindicates you, that means that what's done in the dark will come to light. That also means that the truth is going to set you free, okay? And when the truth comes out, you have to understand that not everybody is, grown enough, mature enough to apologize to you. Okay, there's some people, instead of an apology, they would rather just come and smile in your face like nothing even happened. But like I said in the other video, the reason why God will make you, or he'll let you and tell you, hey, it's okay to say something to a certain extent, is because once you say your truth, people have the option to respect your truth or not, okay? Whether they believe it or not. The fact of the matter is, you have the chance to speak your truth at one point, okay? What happens when God says, okay, you spoke your truth, pull away? Now God is giving you time to observe people, how their reactions are after you spoke your truth. Are they gonna bully you? Are they gonna abuse you? Are they gonna lie on you? Are they gonna attack you with witchcraft? Are they gonna do these things after you spoke your truth? Okay, God now showed you that. So now that when the truth comes out, confirming your truth, pay attention to the people that you noticed that when you spoke your truth, they dismissed it. They didn't want to hear it. They still misjudged you. They still abused you, even after you spoke your truth, because these are going to be the very same people that are going to come smiling in your face, wanting to befriend you or whatever. The point of me saying this again, because you're like, girl, you already said this. Yeah, but here's why I'm saying this. Because the Lord showed me something prophetically last night. Okay? He showed me something prophetically last night. He showed me that there was a particular female that was stalking another female, like monitoring her heavily and stalking her. But he also showed me this female's, you know, heart and what she wanted. The female that was stalking, it was almost like she came into some sort of regret that she misjudged a particular person. And she wanted to befriend the person, but she didn't know how to befriend the person. And she also was filled with pride. So instead of apologizing to the person, she just chose to monitor the person. But as she was monitoring the woman, God was allowing me to see the person's heart. God was allowing me to see how she so badly wanted to be connected to that woman. As in, like, you know, when you see someone and you're like, wow, I can relate to that person. Like, I wish I could be that person's friend, or I wish like me and her can hang out, or me and him could hang out because we have so much in common. Like, you ever see somebody online? You ever see someone online and you're like, man, I wish I could hang out with this person. We have so much in common. But you know, like, okay, this is something that's far reach. This is something that's not easily reachable. I can't really, this is something that I wish I can have, but I can't. It's not something that's easily accessible. Like, that person, I can't reach out to them. Or I can't, you know what I mean? It's similar to that, but like, that's how this person was feeling. But she wasn't changed. She wasn't changed. She badly wanted to be connected to that person, as if she admired that woman. She admired her. But what happened was the admiration that she had originally turned to hate, turned to jealousy, right? And then when the truth came out, the admiration came back. Do you get it? The admiration came back. And she so badly wanted to be connected to that woman. But the problem is, she is also very prideful. And in order for her to try and make amends with this woman, that would mean that she would have to come clean. And that would mean that she would have to admit that she was wrong. And instead of doing that, she chose to just be a monitoring spirit. She chose to just continue being a monitoring spirit, basically, right? So as God was showing me this, I was looking at the woman, and the woman was stalking someone's Instagram, stalking their social medias. Like, this woman was stalking someone. And then the woman that she was stalking was like, oh, I could possibly be her friend. As in, like, the woman that she was stalking knew that she was stalking her and was like, oh, I could possibly be your friend. And then I heard the Holy Spirit say, no, be careful. And then he mentioned the devil. So this woman that was monitoring her, the admiration came back as she started admiring this woman again, right? But she didn't change. She didn't change. She's back and forth. You guys ever been in a situation where people are back and forth with you? They're wishy-washy. 1 minute someone loves you, 1 minute they hate you. I can't speak for everybody, but I know I've experienced that. I see people on my channel all the time. They come in the comment section. 1 minute they're dissing me or sneak dissing me. The next minute, oh girl, this resonated to me. The next minute they're dissing me, and I just block them. Because that's a double-minded person, right? It was like that. Like, that's how the girl was acting. It's like she was admiring the person at first. She started hating on the person. And then when the truth came out, she started admiring the person again. But she was too prideful to admit she was wrong. And then the other woman that she was admiring and monitoring knew and was like, oh, I should give her a chance. And God was like, no. She's still filled with adversary from the devil. She's still filled. Because, one, she's prideful. She won't admit she was wrong. And she's monitoring. Right? So I want to just share this word with someone that there's some people, they may not apologize to you, but they're going to have admiration towards you because your truth is out. But you still have to be careful of some of these people, because some of these people, admiration, if admiration turned to hate before, it can turn to hate again. if that person did not deal with what was going on internally with them. And do keep in mind that if a person is too prideful to admit that they're wrong, and they would not reach out to you or say anything, but they have no problem wanting to be all up in your energy field, all up in your personal business, all up in your personal space, and they have no problem monitoring you, that is someone that has not changed. That is someone that's still double-minded. They're wishy-washy, right? And what I mean by like energy field is, this is why God always tells us, if we have enemies, this is why God always tells us, don't monitor your enemies. Don't look at what they're doing. Don't go on their social medias. Don't go on their platforms. Don't check their Facebooks. Like, don't monitor them, because once they know you're all up in their, especially if they have gifts, or if they're demonic, or if they do witchcraft, they will know that you're keeping an eye on them, because they're gonna feel it. And that's almost like an open door. If you're monitoring your enemies, you're opening that door, right? For instance, many of you guys, when someone's monitoring you, God shows you who's watching you. God shows you who's monitoring you. God will show you who is literally stalking you. He'll show you their faces, right? So when people do this, and they're still all up in your own little area, they're all up in your space, yet they don't like you, that's something that's going on within them. There's something deep rooted within that person. And there's also secret admiration that they don't want to admit to. That's why they're wishy-washy. That's why they go back and forth, because they admire you, but they hate the fact they admire you. And some people, they want to look for something to make you out to be the villain, but they can't find anything, so they'll make something up, or they'll jump on board with people who don't like you. And then when the truth comes out, they want to be connected to you. They want to be associated with you. They want to be in your presence, in your circle, but they don't know how to, because they know that if they expose themselves as, oh, you know, I want to be your friend, or I want to be in your circle, they expose themselves as fake. So instead, they choose not to say anything. And on top of that, they're prideful. A genuine person will say, you know what, I was wrong, I apologize, etc. But not everyone's like that. If a person does not want to apologize to you, does not want to admit they're wrong, that's someone you cannot trust. Because if they can't admit they're wrong after the truth comes out about you, they will never admit they're wrong in any situation, period. And that is someone you can't trust, right? So that's what I saw in the spirit last night, and God was showing me, and I was like, ooh, child, it's really on and popping. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna get a lot of orders done today. I'm gonna try to get everyone's orders out. Everybody's orders should be on the road by Monday. Okay, so I love you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.